All right, what is up, guys? Noah from the Rogue Nation YouTube channel, back again with a massive video. Be sure to stay tuned to the end because we are getting close to 500 subscribers, and when we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're gonna be doing a massive giveaway that I'm going to announce at the end of this video, so stay tuned. But today, we are gonna be taking a look at The Office, I like to call it, but it's basically just the toy room collection. There's some wrestling stuff in here, which is basically just this corner and a little bit on this wall, but it's majority Star Wars. A lot of my wrestling stuff's in the other room, and I just have more Star Wars stuff anyway, which is why we're doing a Star Wars specific collection video. So I'm just gonna take you around the room and check out everything in depth, and I apologize in advance if the audio isn't that good on this video, but I'm not using my microphone today. This is going straight on the phone since we're gonna be moving around, so my bad. But yeah, nonetheless, let's just get into this collection room tour. All right, so we're gonna start on this side of the room. This is where some of the wrestling stuff is. Obviously, we're not looking at that today, but just so you guys know what's on this side of the wall before we get to the good side. This is the desk area, and shout out to Star Wars Sith Tony. I needed a new desk. I need to start standing up more. He sent me to Amazon to find this desk, and I absolutely love it. I literally got it in the standing position right now. Love this thing. Best freaking investment of my life. And this is where the magic happens, guys. I still got the light on, the microphone just happened to have the Rogue Nation channel up, you know, not on purpose or anything, but you know, it just happened to be there. And then there's just a bunch of random stuff. This is my notepad. You see I'm working on, well, not really working on, there's nothing here so far, but Ahsoka episode 5 predictions. Where's the freaking, that's some other videos. There's some Ahsoka episode 4 notes. This is just what we do for the videos where I'm just spitballing random stuff. But you got a little Yoda guy hanging out. Just gotta have old Master Yoda sitting there. And then there's some vintage collection back here. This is the only vintage collection thus far, and that's why the rest of this wall is blank. I'm not putting anything other on this wall besides vintage collection, even if it's just one at a time. This wall will stay empty for vintage collection figures. So there's the collection thus far. Only 8 figures. We just started getting into them last month. But as you guys see, we have Ahsoka on Mandalore from the Clone Wars. We have ARC Trooper 5s, Captain Rex. I know the microphone stands in the way, but you guys know what it's all about. You got Boba Fett, you got the TIE Fighter pilot, peasant Anakin Skywalker, Queen Amidala, and the battle droid. So not too much going on, still a blank canvas to work with, but definitely looking good. And then again, it's just my desk and all the little stuff, blue light glasses that I wear in every video, game capture, speaker, water, chapstick, all this stuff. You gotta have the chapstick, you know, when we're talking a lot, it's a need on the desk. But then we go over to this wall here, where just some more wrestling stuff, so we're not gonna get into that here, but you guys see some of it in the background of my videos. And then we got some stuff that I've recently changed up. So we got some Black Series figure here, and these 4 were just kind of miscellaneous ones. That's why they're over here, kind of off to the side, close to the ground, but it is what it is. But you have some first edition white boxes. This is from the 2019, what the hell did they call it? Force Friday, back when Jedi Fallen Order came out. But you got Second Sister Inquisitor, and you got Cal Kestis, MBD1. Super awesome figures, and I honestly love the white boxes. That was something very cool. I know they were just different variant boxes, but they were super sick. And then down here, you have the Jedi Fallen Order gaming greats, Electro Staff, Purge Trooper, as well as the Galaxy's Edge Hondo Anaka. So that's an awesome figure. I think that's Hondo's only Black Series figure, which is ridiculous. So obviously it's based off Galaxy's Edge, because you see him when you're going on the Millennium Falcon ride, but I mean, it's just Hondo, so freaking awesome stuff. So just some random 4 figures right there. And then I know this isn't the best spot, but I just needed somewhere to put the doubles of the Rebels figures, because you guys are going to see this crew again. So it's literally underneath the window, very close to the floor. It is what it is. We're just filling up room here, just putting Star Wars stuff everywhere. But you got Ezra Bridger, Kanan Jarrus, Hera Syndulla, you got everybody's favorite murder droid, Chappa, you got Sabine Wren, sorry the lamp's in the way, Ahsoka Tano, and on the end there, Grand Admiral Thrawn. So there's the first look at the Rebels figures. I should say everybody but Thrawn, even though we do see Thrawn again in this collection, but not specifically with the rest of the Rebels figures. All right, so we're gonna work with this camera angle here. It is what it is, but you guys see we got some Bad Batch Black Series figures up here as well. See if I can tippy toe this a little bit. We got Wrecker, I should say Rekka, Hunta, Tech, or Teak, whatever Omega says, Crosshair, And then, you just got Omega herself. And then we don't have Echo. I need Echo to finish the Bad Batch. But you got those ones. You also have the Elite Death Trooper. And then you just got Jar Jar Binks, because, well, he fit there. And that's an awesome figure, though. That Jar Jar is freaking sick. But there's a little look, some more Black Series figures. I honestly love these boxes way more than the old ones, but I digress. My alarm's burning. Let's move on to a different point in the room. All right, so we're going to get into the main corner, really the main wall, but you guys see this corner in the background of every single video. So I guess we'll start down here. I had to put recently these Lego helmets on the floor because they were on the Funko Pop shelf, but the pop shelf's overflowing, so they're just sitting here right now. I don't know where to put them in here. I need some more shelves, like some floating ones. That way I'm taking up less ground space, but for now, those helmets are just sitting on the ground. But they are sick. We have the Dark Trooper back there. Got Mando, Boba, and Luke's X-Wing, the Red Wing, whatever the hell it's called, the X-Wing helmet. Very, very sick. We'll get into the whole Funko Pop collection in a moment. And then I just got a little drawer here that's just got a bunch of random stuff in it. However, we do have some Pops and some Legos. Currently just got Luke and Chewie from the Skiff. 6 Funko Pops are on their way. Just sitting here. Obviously, once they all come out, I'll actually put these Pops on display. But for now, they're just chilling. Then we also have Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter Lego. And then there's just a bunch of minifigures. You got some battle droids. Anakin, Obi-Wan, another Obi-Wan, troopers, all that good stuff. Just some random stuff there. I don't go too heavy on the Legos, but I like a good Clone Wars set every now and then, especially when it's not going to take up too much room. I'm all about it. Then we have some Black Series archive figures here on the wall. Let's see if we can get a good focus. You got Emperor Palpatine. Who wants to focus there? Which is an awesome figure. You have one of my favorite figures, honestly one of my favorite items in the entire collection is Bossk. Bossk, just super cool looking, man. I've always loved his design and also love using him in Battlefront 2. Bossk is like low-key one of my favorite characters, so we gotta have Bossk in the collection. We got IG-88, which is sick, and then we also have Dengar on the end there. So absolutely love those 4 figures, especially again the Bossk. And then we have your Empire Strikes Back movie poster, which this actually comes from when they re-released all the movie posters back in 2019 at Walmart. I got this and another one, which you guys will see. As you see here, I think it was part of the, there was a logo on here. I'm pretty sure, well, there was. It's on the other one. But it was part of like the Skywalker saga collection that they re-released. We'll talk about it. It's on the other one. I thought the logo was on here, but it's not. But we got the Empire Strikes Back movie poster there. Just one of the freaking most beautiful movie posters ever, in my opinion. And then above the Empire poster, we of course have some Empire Strikes Back carded figures from when they did the 40th anniversary special carded figures a few years back. We have the Han Solo and Carbonite, which I think is super cool. We have the Darth Vader, which this card didn't like crease from hanging up. I had it like that and I just never flattened it out. But it's not that it's creased, it's more curved, but it's fine. It doesn't bother me that much. You got Boba Fett, and then I know it's kind of tucked in the corner here, but we have Zuckuss and Forlom, but obviously their names, as you can see, are switched on the cards. That is because when they originally released the Kenner figures back in the day for Zuckuss and Forlom, their names were unintentionally switched on those cards. So kind of an homage to the original mishap back in the day that they put the names backwards on purpose this time around on the Black Series figures. I thought that was pretty cool. That was a 2-pack from Amazon back in 2020. That was a super cool set of figures they put out. All right, and then above those carded figures, we have some red box Black Series figures. We have Qui-Gon Jinn, we have Phantom Menace Padawan, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Right next to Attack of the Clones, Obi-Wan Kenobi Jedi Knight. You can never have enough Kenobi in your collection, you know? Then you got Attack of the Clones Padawan Anakin. Next to Attack of the Clones Padme Amidala. Then you got Plo Koon. Is that Balin's master? I don't know. He should be. And then you got Kit Fisto back there in the corner. So there's your nice little, if we can zoom out here, nice little wall of Star Wars stuff. But we'll move on. All right, so we will start the Funko Pop collection down at the bottom here. Not that we're gonna run through every single pop, but just so you guys can get a overlook on how it's looking. So pretty much every pop is visible. Like there's some pops back there, they're all empty boxes, but I think the only pops that are not like actually visible right now is there's the Major Domo, Fennec Shan, Black Chrysanthemum, maybe somebody else, and then we got Luke. I don't know if that's Black, I don't know. Point is, there's a couple Book of Boba Fett pops, Luke, Cad Bane, Watto, and Hondo. They're all turned to their sides just because obviously we're limited space here, but the rest of them are all visible. So you have the Bounty Hunter collection, which is one of my favorite things in my Funko Pop collection. I just think it's so sick. We have some more Empire Strikes Back figures over there. Luke, Han and Carbonite, and Darth Vader. And then you got the Return of the Jedi, Amazon exclusive Force Ghost 3-pack Anakin, Yoda, Obi-Wan, super cool, glow in the dark. That is the bottom shelf right now. And then second up from the bottom, again, every pop behind there is just empty boxes, but we have some gaming greats, Iden Versio, Hooded Yoda, Shadow Stormtrooper, Fixer, Jet Trooper, 13th Battalion Trooper, which are some of the new ones. And then we have the Bad Batch. We have Echo, Tech, rest in peace Tech, honestly, Crosshair, Hunta, Rekka, and Omega herself all the way in the corner. So there's the second shelf from the bottom right there. And then moving up from there, we get into some retro series, we get into some Mandalorian. The only one I'm missing from the retro set is Chewbacca. I just never found it in stores, and I wasn't like super in a rush to buy it. I'll get it eventually because I do want it for the collection, but time will tell. But we do have the Stormtrooper, R2-D2, C-3PO, Old Man Ben Kenobi. Look how that's such a beautiful pop right there, man. That legitimately another one of my favorite things in the collection. We have Luke Skywalker, Emperor Palpatine, and Darth Vader. And then back here it's some Mando pops, kind of overlooking the retro set here. We got Moff Gideon, Dark Trooper, I believe it's the Remnant Stormtrooper, Mandalorian and Grogu with the jetpack base, which I love. Got Muddy Mando. Everybody remembers how much of a hot commodity that was last year. Got Grogu. You have Luke and Grogu. You have the heavy infantry Mando right there. And then we'll start back down here. You have the Death Watch Mando. You got Paz Vizsla. You have the, I don't even remember what this name is. What's the name of this pop right here? It is the Two-Stripe Death Watch with Fire Bait. I don't know. They're all the same, but not really. But we have the Death Watch Mando with the Fire base. Got Incinerator Stormtrooper, which is freaking badass. And then we have your original 4 from the first Mando wave before Season 1 even came out. Again, this was a Force Friday 2019 release. And I think I bought all of them that day, from what I remember, the day they dropped. So we have Mandalorian himself, Din Djarin, Cara Dune, IG-11, and then you have Quill. So that is the Mando and retro shelf right there. Super, super sick. All right, next shelf, we're getting into some Clone Wars and Miscellaneous, a little bit of Rebels as well. So we'll start back here. Again, all empty boxes in the back area, but you have the original Walgreens exclusive General Grievous. Then you have the, this was Target Con, I believe, from this year, Darth Maul and Gar Saxon. You have Ahsoka Tano, Yoda, Anakin Skywalker, another Ahsoka, and Obi-Wan. So there's your original 5 Clone Wars pops that came out in 2018. I remember hunting them all down. That was honestly the early days of me buying Star Wars pops. These are some of the first probably 20 Star Wars pops that I bought, which you might be saying, oh, well, 20, it's not, you know, that may be a lot to start a collection, but I guarantee you these are probably the only 5 from that original 20 that I bought. When I first started buying Star Wars pops, I was like when Solo was coming out, Last Jedi came out, so I was buying a bunch of crap that is nowhere, yeah, is long gone in the collection is what I'm trying to say. But these 5, never going anywhere. Love the Clone Wars, love those pops. One of those Ahsokas is a GameStop exclusive, I believe. I honestly forget which one. I have to look at the box, but nonetheless, you have the Power of the Galaxy, Amazon exclusive Sabine Wren. Just got that in recently. And then we have Kit Fisto, just chilling on the end here. And then we have the Chouse Collectibles Darth Maul, which is another one of my favorite Funko Pops. That was a May 4th, 2020 release. Got it day 1, hasn't gone anywhere since. And then we move up to the top shelf, which is featuring some Black Series as well as some Funko Pops. So down here we have the Rebels Cad Bane, which I believe is a, without looking at the box, San Diego Comic-Con 2018 exclusive. We have Qui-Gon Jinn, Amazon, General Grievous, who is a Hot Topic exclusive. Then we get into, was this a Entertainment Earth? I almost said GameStop. Entertainment Earth from earlier this year, Obi-Wan in the Mandalorian outfit, which I love. I think it's super cool, unique pop. Then we have the newer Darth Maul and Ahsoka from GameStop, and then back there you have the, I believe it was Emerald City Comic-Con Padme. I forget where it was shared to, but I believe that was the con that Padme came out in 2018, 19, I want to say, one of those years. And then you have the Hyperspace Heroes, brand new Obi-Wan Kenobi. Still waiting on the Ahsoka and the Hera Syndulla, so we'll have to find somewhere for those pops when they come in. You have the Anakin Skywalker from NYCC last year, shared with Amazon. I feel like everybody that I know had a issue getting this, getting this Anakin in last year. Amazon was just such a pain, but I think everybody got it by now. So yeah, it's a super awesome pop. I don't even know why I specifically have this one in its box. I just thought the box art was cool, the sticker. I just never took it out. I just thought it was super cool. As you see, I have some, you know, pretty expensive pops. Not super expensive, but like not some everyday pops. Just out and about. I really don't care. Like if I want to display it loose, I'll display it loose. But for whatever reason, I just decided to keep that one in the box for now. And then back there, you have the, I guess it could technically be Deluxe Black Series, General Grievous with all the lightsabers. Super cool. I actually only have these two Black Series figures sitting here because they don't have hooks to hang them up on the wall, so they had to sit. But we have the Grievous, and then we got one that I know my buddy Tony's gonna be a little jealous of. We have the OG Black Series Darth Maul, first Darth Maul that came out in the Black Series line. This is one of the original Black Series. I think it was the orange boxes that came before the blue boxes, I'm pretty sure. So we have another orange box to show you in just a moment. But yeah, we got the Darth Maul there from the Phantom Menace. Absolutely beautiful figure. The box got a little damage on it. We've, you know, it's been in the house since 2012, 2013, whenever it came out. So it's been around, but yeah, now it resides in my collection. And then we got four more pops up here. We got Darkside Anakin, which was my absolute favorite, #1, no matter what comes out. Favorite Funko Pop in my entire Star Wars collection is the Darkside Anakin. And then we got Obi-Wan, which I believe is it's exclusive to somewhere, but it's been so long. Then you got Count Dooku. I thought Walgreens. They're both exclusive to Walgreens. There it is. Then you got Count Dooku, which is another badass one. And then you got Mace Windu. And that'll do it for the Funko Pop shelf. Let's get one more look there. Very cool. All right, so let's move on. All right, let's stand up on the couch for this one, but we get on top of the Funko Pop shelf, and we got some miscellaneous. We have a Return of the Jedi lunchbox that I keep wrestling figure accessories in, and then you have my one and only fig pin, which is the Clone Wars Anakin Skywalker. However, I got a feeling when I go to Disney World next, I'm going to be taking home some exclusive Disney World Star Wars fig pins, so stay tuned for that. Then you got some Legos here. Boba Fett, Slave 1. I forget what this Clone Wars tank is called, but it's freaking sick. And then you got some microships over there. Boba, Mando, Han. And then you have the R2-D2 popcorn bucket from when Rise of Skywalker came out. Kept it, had to keep it. It was super cool. I had to buy it. I was like, yo, I gotta get this R2. And I think popcorn's freaking disgusting, by the way. But I had to get the R2. So, yeah, that hangs there from when the Rise of Skywalker came out. Then you have two more Black Series. You have the... Something's going to get fallen over here, and I'm going to fall off my couch at the same time. You have the Deluxe Gaming Greats. Oh, here we go. Cal Kestis. And then I'm not going to take it out because I'm going to drop something. But there's the Cad Bane with Toto 360. I believe that was exclusive to somewhere, and I believe it came out during San Diego Comic-Con. Maybe 2020, maybe 2021, I don't even remember, but I don't even want to try to get it because I'm afraid I'm going to knock something over, like one-handed it right now, but that's the top of the shelf. All right, and then as you see, the Black Series figures continue up on the top of the wall, so we're just going to run down the row, all of them at once. We got Mace Windu, Count Dooku, let's see if we can move in a little here, Jango Fett, we have a Clone Commander Obi-Wan, got good old Captain Rex, and then I had to elevate these ones because there's some archive figures that we'll check out in a minute. that I wasn't moving, so that it would have caused a whole domino effect of things having to move. But we have Clone Commander Wolf, Clone Commander Fox, Clone Commander Bly, Clone Commander Gree, which is freaking awesome, by the way. And then we have some blue box here from the OG Black Series. We have Clone Trooper Sergeant, as well as a Clone Trooper Captain. And the blue boxes, I believe, came after the orange boxes, which here's the other orange box we have in the collection. Obi-Wan Kenobi from Revenge of the Sith. And there's actually, spoiler alert, 2 of them. But we'll get to that in a second. We have the Obi-Wan there, and then we have some more figures. We have the Geonosis Battle Droid and the normal Battle Droid Funko. I'm looking at you. Where are my Battle Droids? You got to make them eventually. And then we have some newer Black Series. We have the Clone Wars Mandalorian Super Commando. We have the Kamino Clone Trooper. And then some Attack of the Clones Clone Trooper. Phase 1, by the way. Lieutenant. And a Phase 1, just basic, all-white Clone Trooper, which is always a classic. Alright, so we're going to get into the rest of the wall here. So up here we have a canvas, which, where did I get? Hobby Lobby. I got this at Hobby Lobby. A little bit of original trilogy, prequel trilogy. Anakin and Obi-Wan in the middle. You know I had to have it. Plus got Clone Troopers on there, Darth Maul. You don't see stuff like that every day. You don't see stuff. That was a must-buy second I saw it. Then we got some archives here. We got Commander Cody. There's the Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan again in the archive form. We got the 501st Legion Clone Trooper. We got Revenge of the Sith Anakin Skywalker, which I freaking love. And probably my favorite, it might be my favorite Black Series figure, I'm not sure. And then we got Thrawn again in the archive wave. Alright, and then I know there's a little bit of a glare, but there you see the Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith poster. And this is what I was talking about earlier. It's got the little, it's not going to focus. Yep, Skywalker Saga logo, because that's when these were hitting stores, when around the time of Rise of Skywalker. It probably came out on Force Friday as well, back in 2019. And then we have a couple of these Clone Wars carded figures. We got Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, ARC Trooper Echo, and then there is a fourth one of this set. It is a Clone Pilot Hawk. But I never found it in stores, and then it was just never in a rush to buy it on like eBay or Mercari or anything. I'll get it eventually to complete the set, but for now, got those 3. Got the best 3. No disrespect the Hawk, but you know, we'll get them eventually. And then we got some more Black Series here. Let's get the glare out of the way. We have Cad Bane from the Clone Wars. We have Aurora Singh. We have Asajj Ventress, which Funko. Get on it. We need that Funko Pop. Look how awesome that figure is, man. Take a gander. Absolutely awesome. Then we have some OG Clone Wars Black Series figures from the original Clone Wars set. Original Clone Wars show. I forget who made it. There's always a Tarkovsky. That name's in my head. I might be wrong. I don't even think it's canon anymore, but whatever. It's available on Disney Plus. You just go watch it. But you have General Grievous. You have a Mace Windu. And then you got an ARC Trooper, which took me forever to freaking find that ARC Trooper. I swear, I had these for like 6 months, and then I finally got the ARC Trooper like the end of last year. It finally came to my Walmart. I was like, thank God. And then, I'm freaking out of breath. I'm not used to walking and talking. I'm freaking out of breath, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you, but we got the Rebels. Look at that shot. Look at that freaking shot. If we didn't already have a thumbnail, that might have been it. But we got Zeb stealing the show over here. Freaking huge ass box. We got Chappa. He even comes with a separate, like, that's awesome, dude. We got Hera. We got Kanan, R.I.P. We got Ezra Bridger. We got Sabine Wren. And once again, we have Ahsoka Tano. So basically the same exact figures, minus Zeb. That was his first time getting released. Same exact figures, just in the newer boxes. These were 2020 releases when they switched over to the new boxes. I believe these were like the first ones that came out in the new boxes, if I'm not mistaken. But that is that wall over here. We got a couple more things to look at, so let's go and do it. All right, so we are in the closet to this office here, and as you can see, there's just some wrestling stuff, a monitor. I mean a TV, but like one I don't use, just sitting down here. But then, guys, we got some Star Wars stuff, and I'm not just talking about any Star Wars stuff. We got some freaking Star Wars stuff. I'm not gonna take all this out and we'll go through everything one by one. But if you want me to do that in a separate video, just let me know down below in the comments. But as you can see here, but outside, this job is the newest thing in here, and this is like 2012, 2013. Let's see. This is a, does it say it? Does it say it? It does not. It does not. All right, but it's like a 2012, 2013 release was that Jabba. But that's literally the newest thing in here. This whole box is Power of the Force and Episode 1 figures. So spoiler alert, I did not collect these. This is all my dad's collection, but he recently was like, dude, I'm 50 years old. I don't feel like collecting anymore. Take whatever you want, and I'm getting rid of the rest of it. So I took a bunch of it, to be perfectly honest. A lot of the prequel stuff from Black Series and old carded figures, but I mean, there's literally like just Queen Amidala. Here's a sick one, Darth Sidious. We can go through these in a separate video, just like let me know. But like, this whole box is filled. The whole box is filled. You have freaking Salacious Crumb and that chick from Power of the Force, which I think he said these were like a mail-in back in the day. I forget. Dude, my dad was a crazy collector. Like we have to interview him on the channel one day. He might not care anymore, but like he had his heyday. He had his heyday. Look at this. This is the last one we'll pull out. Watto, dude, freaking awesome. So that's literally filled with all that. In here is more Episode 1. There's some Power of the Force mixed in as well. Oh wait, that's all right. Hold on. Let's see if we can. There's some Attack of the Clones figures in here as well. We'll pull out one just so you guys can get a look. But literally, dude, I know they're dusty as hell because they were in an attic. But Plo Koon, Attack of the Clones, on card, 2002. Look at it. Come on, dude, get real. Get real. Star Wars runs deep in this household, but this is awesome. It's honestly mostly Attack of the Clones, I think, in this box. Then I just threw some Episode 1s on top, which you guys can see are just insane. So I have a feeling you guys are going to want to see this stuff. So we'll go through it all in a separate video soon. But like even behind Jabba, we have some sets. We put Jabba down here from Power of the Force. I don't even know what year this is. I want to say 98. Let's look. Nah, earlier than 98. Dude, this got a Toys R Us sticker on it still. $29.99. Let's get Plo Koon out of the way. We're not gonna edit much of this out. This is gonna be as live and real as it gets. Leave the look. This is, oh, it is 98. Okay. Power of the Force, 1998. Dusty as hell, but literally Bantha and Tusken Raider, freaking fur and everything, and then Rancor as well with Luke, and then that was just a Plo. Yeah, that was just a Plo. And then some of these sets, unopened by the way, unopened. Power of the Force, Wampa and Luke. We have Jabba's Dancers, which some of these came out like single releases, which I think are in here. I don't know. All right, we have a Battle Droid on the Stap, and then you ready, Star Wars Sith? You ready, Tony? If you're watching this, oh wait, this isn't it. Never mind. I was thinking about something. All right, so there's Tony. If you're watching this, there was something Darth Maul in one of these boxes that I didn't send you yet because I wanted to wait till I made a video. Bro, you're gonna lose your mind unless you already have it. Or at least I think it's pretty cool. But you have a Jar Jar Binks here, which is freaking sick on. Kadu, I don't know. And then, wait, is it over? No, it's not over here. Yeah, the Darth Maul thing's in one of these boxes. And then we have Jabba the Hutt and Han Solo. Dude, $12.97 or $12.76. My God. Freaking dyslexic over here at Walmart. And then we have Han Solo and Tauntaun. So, yeah, we're going to have to do a separate video going through all that. Oh, shit, and I forgot to show these. We have some OG Yodas. I don't even want to know how much these go for. I don't even know, but one's got all the accessories, as you can see, and one doesn't. Does it say, like, Hasbro or Kenner on these or anything? I don't think so. Oh, wait, on the back, hold on. See if it'll focus. Alright, it doesn't really focus, but it says 1980 Hong Kong. So I don't even want to know if these honestly go for anything, or if I really don't know, but these are from my dad's collection. I was like, I'm keeping them. And then up here, after all that craziness, we just have empty boxes and 2 Hot Toys that are just in their boxes because I don't have any room to display them right now. I was this close to selling them, this close, just these 2, Rex and Anakin, this close to selling them, but then I was like, you know what? Well, I'm just gonna put them away, not gonna sell them, and I'll pull them back out to display when I have room. So they're up there. And then the rest of it's just empty Funko boxes. But yeah, pretty crazy way to end this video. was all this stuff in here, which again, we'll go through in a separate video soon. So let me know down below in the comments if you want to see that. Alright, so I am freaking sweating because I haven't walked around this room and filmed like that in a while. I'm blown up. But as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, we got a little giveaway to announce. We're close to 500 subscribers. Got a feeling, I'm trusting in the force that we'll hit that within the next week. Very appreciative of it. It's going to be great. But we're going for the milestone, baby. We're going for the milestone. We want 1,000 subscribers here on the Rogue Nation YouTube channel. And as a little incentive to get people talking, to get people excited, when we hit 1,000 subscribers here on the Rogue Nation YouTube channel, we're going to be doing a massive giveaway. We got 4 pretty epic Black Series figures that we're going to be doing a live giveaway for, and it won't be like one big winner. Like, there'll be 4 winners for 4 different figures that I'm going to show you right here. So that's what we're going to be doing when we hit 1,000 subs. But let me show you what we're going to be giving away. So these were all doubles from the personal collection. So we have a Black Series Plo Koon, which I freaking love this figure. I think it's super cool. Plo Koon just looks awesome in general, but they absolutely did a great depiction of him in the Black Series form. From, I believe, that same exact wave as Plo Koon, we have a Padawan Anakin Skywalker. Very, very nice. So we're giving that one away. And then we have from one of the, I wouldn't say a newer figure, but just from the newer boxes is the Ahsoka Tano from Rebels. So pretty current. We got the Ahsoka show coming out right now, so you could add this to your personal collection. We got Ahsoka, and then last but not least, where's he at on my wall? He's right there. We have a Black Series Archives Grand Admiral Thrawn. So all 4 of these Black Series figures we are going to do a live giveaway for. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, we'll go live on the channel, we'll chat, we'll hang out, and there'll be 4 individual winners to basically anybody in the chat during that epic live stream. And I'll be sending out these 4 figures to 4 individual winners. So that is what is at stake. Let's get the Rogue Nation YouTube channel to 1,000 subs. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to share it across your social medias. Let's get some people talking, and go check out any other previous content here on the Rogue Nation YouTube channel. Go follow me across all social medias at Noah Nation Vlogs, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
This is Rogue 2. This is Rogue 2. Commander Skywalker, do you copy? This is Rogue 2.